It has been rough. There's been days where me and Con have both sat there and said to ourselves, shoot. Obviously we used better choice words than that. This is a family friendly channel. But we went, shoot, like what have we done? Like why have we put ourselves into this? Like, good morning, good afternoon, good evening guys. Welcome back to a brand new vlog. If you've not seen me before, my name is Danny Dallimore. And welcome to the construction site. Welcome to our new family home, guys. What on earth are we doing? What on earth are we doing? For anyone that doesn't know, about 4 weeks ago, me and my partner Connor and my little boy decided to basically demolish our house and rebuild it. Who in the absolute world would decide to do that? But that's something we've decided to do. Yeah, I kind of feel like I need to give you a backstory here. We bought our house in 2015. We live in Manchester. We live pretty much just on the outskirts of Manchester. We bought our house in 2015 and we bought our house for pennies pretty much compared to what the house values are now. About 4 months ago, me and Con decided we were going to live somewhere else. So we went on the property market and we put our house up for sale and we started looking at other houses. But after spending a few months, we realised that moving home wasn't going to be possible for us because of the expense of Manchester. Now, for houses similar size to what we had, we were looking at about £300,000 to £400,000. We didn't even pay half of that. We didn't pay anywhere near that in 2015. We paid a fraction of that. But since 2015, we've had the pandemic and various things have happened and house prices have went through the roof. So we decided, well, because we're not moving, the house that we had currently wasn't big enough. So then we decided, right, we're going to have to basically demolish our house and rebuild it and make it bigger. So that's what we've done. We've basically added 500 square feet onto our house. And with that comes this. So yes, about 4 weeks ago, the builders arrived. We spent months with architects building plans. We had so many different plans that we thought we were going to have, and we're like, no, we don't like that, no, we don't like this. But in turn, we managed to find what we liked. So yes, about 4 weeks ago, the builders arrived. They started by knocking the external building down. We had an outhouse that was external to this house, and the best way to explain it is it was absolutely disgusting. It had green up the walls, guys. It was a single brick extension. It's something all the houses on our street have. Most people have demolished them and extended the houses now, but we were one of the last ones to still have ours in the original form. So they knocked that down. Believe it or not, it was that bad. It only took them a day to demolish it and get rid of it. And then they started digging, so then they dug up the full extension, well, the full plans of the extension. And then shortly after that, they started building, and literally over the last 4 weeks, they've started building bit by bit. We've just actually got back from Florida, and this is what we've came back to. So the extension is fully built now, and they're starting building the walls. So before we even get started, I'm actually going to show you where we're up to. So this is our front door, and as you leave the front door and you walk in, this is the back window here. And this is what we're looking at. So for anyone that remembers, if you've watched my videos before, you will remember the external wall used to come up to here. So this used to be our external wall, and this used to be where the patio was. So believe it or not, if you've not watched my videos before, this is where you would literally come, and this would be the start of the garden. So this used to be our garden. This is where we had barbecues and various different things. But that is no longer the case, and now we'll come up to here. And this is the start of our garden. You might be able to see the fence panel at the back. That is where the fence panel goes to, but unfortunately we've kind of let it overgrow. Look at my grass, it's actually turned white, guys. My grass has turned white. But yes, this is the external bit of the house. Actually, let us move backwards. So this is what we've had done. So we've literally had all of this built here. It's about 500 square foot. That has been added. Our house is around about just under 1,600 square foot now with this extension. And guys, I'm really starting to think now, how did we even survive without having this added on? Because literally this used to be where my computer desk was. If you ever watched any of my streaming videos or watched any of my videos of just chatting to you, this is where it used to be. This is where I used to sit. And this, I used to stand here when we would start Florida vlogs. This is where I would stand and be like, hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Wow. how different. And if you ever watched any of the vlogs, like where our Christmas tree was and stuff, that used to be in this corner. And that used to be where our living room wall was, but obviously it's all knocked through now. Yeah, it's crazy. Obviously, at the moment, we're currently living with no kitchen. So we have no kitchen at all. Kitchen gets installed next week. Roll on when that comes. At the moment, the joiner's just on lunch, but he is currently, he's building our pantry in our downstairs bathroom. So the plan is, and like I say, we'll see in this vlog how it turns out, but the plan is this will be our island. So the island's going to be around about there. This will be our kitchen here. So the kitchen will run down here. And then you'll walk through here. And this will be an internal pantry. You can see where the walls are going to be. So this is going to be our pantry. Which is insane. It's quite a big pantry, Con. This is what Con wanted. He's been desperate to have a pantry. So Con, you got your wish. He has the pantry. So yeah, he's going to be very happy with that. It looks like a prison cell at the moment. And then this will be our downstairs bathroom. Now, I'm a bit upset with this, guys, and I'll tell you why. So when we originally had our plans drawn out, the original plan was this was all going to be a downstairs bathroom. And the original idea is we have a lot of guests that visit. So Connor's mum likes to stay. My mum has always dreamed of staying here, but my mum's in a wheelchair, so she can't get up and down the stairs. So the plan was originally is that we were going to build a downstairs shower, downstairs ensuite bathroom to the kitchen. And that was the plan. But then Con decided he wanted a pantry. Because of Lisa, Life with Lisa. If you don't follow her, it's all her fault. Oh my God, I've just touched the chainsaw. Let's not do that. Yeah, it was because of Lisa. She's got a pantry and Con's desperate for a pantry. So Con wanted a pantry and he got what he wanted. So this is why we've changed it. So now we've got a downstairs bathroom and we have the pantry. And what I'm looking at now, I'll turn you around. I'm now looking at this and I'm thinking, why on earth is the pantry bigger than the bathroom? Why on earth have I allowed him to talk me around from having a bigger pantry to the bathroom? But anyway, we'll talk about that on a different day. Yeah, this is going to be the downstairs toilet. So the door is going to open externally just because it's so small. We have to do that, because we have to make room for Con's pantry. So we open from here and then we walk in and then we're going to have a sink there. And then we're going to have the downstairs toilet, obviously. And then we're going to have like a towel rail or something here. Or maybe we'll have to put it there. I'm not sure. But we're going to have radiator in here as well, just so it's not freezing. But yeah, that's our downstairs space. Plan is in the living room is we're going to have sofa. So we've got a sofa coming. It's going to be a nice big corner sofa, 5-seater or 6-seater corner sofa in that corner. And then we're going to stick a TV on this wall so you'll be able to watch TV. It's going to be a huge space. Look at the size. It's going to be a massive space. And the reason why we wanted an island here is because we thought like this would be the main hub of the entire kitchen / open space, meaning that you can cook, you can chat to whoever's over there, they can watch the TV if you're cooking, which is awesome. And obviously Con will have his pantry, so I can lock him in there because look at the size of it. But yeah, honestly, I've got so many cool videos of where they've been building these steels. By the way, the rest of our house upstairs has grown bigger. Like, it's higher because these steels have been put in. Because we did have structural issues. Again, the reason why we had this extension done. When our little boy first came to live with us, we always knew this house was probably never going to be long term because there was a lot of money that needed to be spent. But like I say, guys, once we started looking at house prices, we were looking at houses that were like triple the price to what we paid for this house. And to have all of this work done, it was less than 100 grand. And to me, I was like, well, let's just spend 100 grand. We've saved long and hard for this, Con. Why don't we just spend our money on that instead of moving? And we both agreed. Don't get us wrong, guys, we were thinking this was probably like the worst idea, but financially this made the most sense, which is crazy when I'm looking behind us and I'm thinking what this whole place looks like. We actually still haven't decided what we're going to do with this space here. This is an empty room. We're going to have the dining table there. Obviously the walls are going to get stripped and everything, but we actually have no idea what we're going to do here. Like, do we put a Christmas tree there when it's nice? Do we have nice trees? Do we what do we do with this space, guys? In the comments, let us know. What do we do? Obviously, by the time you watch this vlog, I would like to think that we've actually came up with an idea, because, yeah, this extension needs to be finished by the time this gets released. But I don't really know what we do with this space. And then we're going to have this living room. Now, the plan is with this is going to be the space where my little boy plays. We've got another corner sofa going there. We've got a TV. My little boy, when he has friends over, can go in there. And then we're going to have pocket doors. So when we want to basically have our own private space, the pocket doors are closed, and then when my little boy and his friends aren't around and we're hosting and there's loads of people here, then the pocket doors are open, because it's going to be quite a large space there. And it just means that you've got from that wall all the way there, and it's good for like hosting parties. And guys, I imagine like Christmas Day, me cooking here, making everyone's turkey, you know, chopping it up in that, and, you know, having everyone either sitting there or whatever. And the main feature I really want to share with you is this, our skylight. That's our office, by the way, up there. Skylight. So our builders have told us this is the biggest skylight they've ever installed. Biggie for me. I had to have, it sounds really ridiculous, but having this extension, I wanted loads of natural light. I don't want to be turning lights on in it. Obviously, I do YouTube. I want to have natural light. So yes, and also it's not even just for YouTube, it's literally just for life. I just want natural light. I want to be able to sit here, play me PlayStation, Xbox and that, and have lovely lighting. So I know I sound like such a diva, but I just wanted natural light, guys. And that's what we've got. I might regret that in the summer when the sun's beaming through, but it'll just be lovely. It'll always be light and airy. Also, like, obviously with the bathroom as well, we've got the same. We've got the light in there. And do you know what? It's a dull day to day. And look how bright it is. It's so nice. This is what I wanted. But anyway, guys, come and join us to see how we get on with this. Will it turn out the way we wanted? Will it be like the extension that we dreamed of? Or will it be an absolute disaster? Will we list it or sell it? What is that TV show in the UK? List it or sell it. What's it called? Love it or list it. That's it. Love it or list it. Obviously, guys, I'm going to document our whole experience. The first part of the experience, the knockdowns and them building and putting the extension up, has been plain sailing. You know, even day one, the work started like the first week of July. Even on day one, when they first arrived and they knocked that external building down, I was so impressed. The best thing about our builder as well, and if anyone wants these details, let me know and I'm happy to share them, because he is amazing. He's absolutely fantastic. One of the things I absolutely loved about our builder is very early on, he had an action plan. And he said, week one's this, week two's this, week three's this, and week four's here. And pretty much all the way through this build, he has been dead on. We are a week behind currently, just because we were waiting for parts. To be fair, that window took a while because it was, what's the word? Basically, they didn't have that, so they had to like build that window. Which again makes it sound like a right diva that they had to build a window that would fit. But I just wanted a big window, guys. Everyone has told me, how big? How big? I wanted that natural light. Look at this, man. I look so good in the natural light. Anyway, yeah. So let's see how we get on. Honestly, the first lot of the build's been fine. First few weeks, honestly, everything just ran smoothly on time. It was mad when they started digging around. I was thinking, I hope there's no bodies in that back garden. That's one of the things they asked when they started digging below. They were like, is there any animals down there? I was like, I hope not. Is there any humans down there? We've only lived here for 10 years. Anyway, they dug it up all fine. And yeah, cemented it. That was, honestly, it's been such a weird process. The fact that I'm standing in our used to be garden is surreal. It's such a weird feeling. We've lived here for 10 years now, guys. 10 years. 10 years just gone, actually. And even now, just standing here in this space just feels unnatural. But yeah, we're about 3 weeks from finishing, supposedly. The exciting things happen now, in my opinion. You know, the living room's being built, the kitchen's being installed. Do you know we've done 2 weeks with no kitchen? 2 full weeks with no kitchen. Do you know how hard that's been? Oh, come here, Oscar. Cat's just come down and says, come here. Come and tell everyone what you think of the build. Oh, come here, dude. Come and tell everyone. Oh, don't go near the chainsaw. Come here. Do you know what? Every day Oscar likes to come downstairs, don't you, dude, and have a look. Bless him. He's hating it. He's struck. Oh my God, dude, don't go in that dust. Dude, come out of that dust. Come here, little man. He's done so well. Honestly, our dog and cat have handled this really well. Are you liking it, dude? Are you liking it? Oh, come here. Oh, here he comes. Hey, little man. I'm telling everyone how well you're doing, dude. Honestly, that was one of the hardest things we had to think about, which was like, how do we survive as a family with no kitchen and nothing? Like, we've been eating out a lot. So obviously me and little man went to Florida. We went to Florida for 3 weeks. That has massively helped. Obviously, bless Con, he was here looking after things. Then little man's been going to Nana's. I've been living at work, literally, because work has a full kitchen in that. So I've been there. Con's been like out and about trying, like he's out today, just trying to get through. Obviously, having no kitchen, guys. Like, the kitchen's your main hub. You know what I mean? The kitchen is what you have, you know, so it has been tough. But do you know what? I'm proud. I'm proud of us. We've done well. Kitchen's 2 weeks away from being installed, so we're still a bit away from kitchen. But yeah, it'll be worth it in the end. That's what everyone keeps. Oh my God, my knees. That's what everyone keeps telling us. It's all going to be worth it in the end, Dan. When you look at this, though, is it? Yeah, is it? Is it all going to be worth it in the end? Little man. Oh my God, he's got dust all over him. Dust. Let me tell you, that has been tough. We have cleaners coming around to deep clean our house literally once this is all done, because the dust is everywhere. And I mean everywhere. It's in our clothes. It's in our hair. It's everywhere, guys. It really is everywhere. It's all over me cat. Look, Oscar. He's literally thick. Actually, I'll show you. Oscar. Oscar, come here. Look. Look at all the dust. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. Look. He's covered. This is what we're dealing with every day. Look at that. It's what we're dealing with, dude, aren't we? A dusty pussy. You are a dusty pussy, aren't you, dude? It's what we're dealing with. So much dust. But yeah. Welcome to the chaos. Right, see you later. Oh, guys, Joyner has just left, and I can show you this now. Look at this. So, he's just finished the measurements for the house. And there's the bathroom. It's out. Let us know what you're thinking of this, right? Obviously, we'll see once it's all finished. But obviously, the toilet's going to be on the back wall. So let's pretend this is the toilet, yeah? But I'm going to put it to, like, there. Because how far do toilets come out? They come out quite a bit, don't they? Would you reckon there? So you have a poo. That's where you sit down. Maybe it'll be a bit closer to the wall, I hope. The door's going to open externally. So you sit on the toilet there. So let's say your knees come to about, will be worst case scenario, there. Right. Door opens out, toilet. We're going to need a toilet that I think is right on that back wall. Definitely. Or do we have the toilet there? Do we have the toilet where you sit? Sorry guys, this is horrendous. Do you sit on the toilet like here? In the windows behind you. Or do you sit on the toilet and it's there? It's a big toilet there, actually. Let's go back a bit. Yeah. The plumbing hasn't been done yet, so plumbing gets done on Tuesday. So food for thought. Which way do we want to have a dump, basically? Because I'm thinking, looking at this, really does make us think. Because the door opens externally. We're going to have a lot of space. It's going to be quite a big space. I just can't believe the size of the pantry. Could you imagine we had it the other way around? This would be the size of the toilet. The size difference. See, this was going to be the downstairs bathroom shower. But obviously Con wanted a pantry. Pantry walls. Yeah. Storage. Yeah, it's mad looking at it like this. But yeah. No, I think we have a poo that way towards the door. Yeah. Do people have a poo in the downstairs toilet? Is it poos usually upstairs? I don't know. If you have a poo there and then we're watching TV there. Yeah. What sort of content am I creating right now? This is where our sink's going to be. So our sink's going to be here. I think. Is it going to be there? I don't know. Nice windows. I like the windows. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? It is mad though, because it's all starting to come together. And that is crazy. Because when me and Con first moved in this house 10 years ago, we always knew we wanted this extension, but it doesn't look anything like we imagined. At all. And nearly everyone's had extensions. The house at the back have had a 2-story extension. Theirs is massive now. They've turned the house into a mansion. Because we're all really fortunate in this street where we've all got very big gardens and large side. Like, we literally could build our house again to the side of ours. That's how big our area is. Our neighbours are the same. They've even got more than us. They could build literally another big large house next to theirs. We're all really fortunate with the land that we have where we're at. And I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking now, have we done the right thing putting the toilet and that here? Don't know. Looking at it, I don't know. It'll all make sense. It always does. It'll all make sense. I'm going to leave that cup and that there for when Con gets in, and I'll vlog Con's reaction, because we'll see what Con thinks about if you have a poo that way, does that work? He wanted the pantry. I am starting to think it'd be nice to walk. I don't know. Oh, God. Too much thinking of this. Guys, it's a couple of days later since you last saw me. Electricians have been here today, putting the light switches in. Now, I've actually been at work, so I've actually not been here to see any of this be done today. But I tell you, it's funny, right? Because, well, actually, the electricians have been, but then the plumbers have been as well, so I'll show you what they've done. However, I've just said to Con, why on earth have... So they asked Con, where do you want the sockets and stuff? And he said, oh, just put them one there and one there. Guys, this is a big thing. Just randomly put plug sockets. Let's show you. So you may remember, right, when I originally first told you where we were putting our sofas. Putting them there, yeah? So where have they put the plug socket? Put the plug socket there. And then we're having our TV on the wall here, yeah? Plug socket there with a light switch for the bathroom. Realistically, the light switch, in my opinion, should have been here. That's where I would have put the light switch. Not there. Because then what happens, right? God forbid, I want to buy a big, massive TV, right? And, like, you know, a 65-inch would probably cover most of that, wouldn't it? Maybe even more. So that light switch is going to be in the way forever. And then the stuck a light switch here, which controls all of the lighting for the extension. Plumbers have been today as well, and they've put in we're getting a vertical radiator there. I think I've mentioned it. And then we'll also have... the toilet. Oh, by the way, was it you guys that was asking where should we put the toilet? Well, we've decided to go for the back wall. It makes sense, because that's where the original toilet was, like before the extension. And then we've got the sink that is going there. But yeah, oh yes, I thought I would add as well. We've decided to get lights put in on the ceiling. Spotlights. So we're having spotlights put in the extension. So we're obviously getting spotlights put in the new kitchen and the room that we still haven't decided what's going in here. I know that we're putting a dining table there, but realistically, kitchen island will end probably about actually the kitchen island will probably end about there, and then we'll run pretty much up to like where the little mark is there, and then we're going to put we've got a six-seater dining table is going to go there. But yeah, other than that, we haven't really decided what else we're doing with this space. So yeah, if you've got any ideas, let us know. We've been told that our builder is coming out tomorrow to finish doing this. Well, no, actually, it's our builder has changed a little. When the work first started, we were getting like an itemised itinerary of this is what's going to be done this day, this is what's going to be done that day. But since then, now we're towards the end of the extension. Actually, can I just quickly say something? That skylight is doing its job. Look at that. I love that. The lighting here is stunning. But yeah, the builder, he's brilliant, by the way, and I'm happy to share his details if anyone decides they want an extension. What I will say, though, the latter part of this extension, we've noticed work starting to slow down. But what he's saying is it's not as much him, it is the tradesman that he's using, because he's got, you know, the plumber coming out, the plumber let him down, and then the people that are doing the insulation have pushed us back a week and stuff. So we're about a week behind. It's Con's birthday. Anyone that's interested in today's date, my watch has died. I thought I had my watch. Oh, no, it's not. Today's date is my watch isn't telling us today's date, guys. It's the 26th of August today. So it is 2 weeks on Friday until Con's birthday. I actually don't think this is all going to be done 2 weeks for Con's birthday. That was the original plan. That's what we had in mind. We thought, or we planned that this entire extension would all be finished for Con's birthday. It's probably not looking like that now. But we're getting on. I'm really excited, actually, because I've got Nathan, who came to Florida October last year. He's coming down tomorrow just to have a look at this, but then also come and spend the day with me. I'll vlog a little bit of it. I'll not vlog lots of it, because obviously I'm spending the day with him. But yeah, he's coming tomorrow. And then we've got the joiner coming on Thursday this week, so that would be the 28th. No, what did I say the date was, guys? Did I say the date was the 26th or the 28th? Yeah, it's the 26th, so the joiner's coming the 28th. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. There really is a lot going on. A lot of years, obviously, on Instagram, we've just got back from Florida because everything's a little bit behind. And I obviously showed you guys what we were living in. Yeah, since coming back from Florida, a lot of you guys have asked me a few questions, actually, just in regards to this house extension and things. One of the questions that I got was, how bad is the dust? Guys, honestly, when I tell you the dust is bad, I mean it's bad. My hair is like wire at the moment. I'm surprised they've not hooked it to the walls and just using it as an electric current because it's that bad. My shoes are wrecked. My little boy's shoes are wrecked. Our clothes are thick of dust. We feel dirty. However, we did get dust sheets. I'm happy to link them below if anyone wants them. Or, no, well, not, you don't want them. But, you know, if you want to know what brand we use, we just got them from Amazon. We bought loads. They're not amazing. They're not blocking everything out, but they're doing a good job of maybe getting rid of 80% of the dust and that 20% is getting through. However, though, I will show you this. So just so you know how bad the dust is, right? So this is this room. We have dust sheets all over the doors that I'm about to show you. And this is what's happened to our suitcases. That's what's happened to the cases. So even though there's dust sheets there. Obviously there's dust sheets that get put on this door before tradesmen come. And look, it's how much dust. I reckon I'm probably going to have to take all that stuff to work or just get rid and wash all the clothes in there because it's that bad. There's dust up the stairs. I mentioned earlier in this vlog, we do have deep cleaners coming to completely gut the house when it's all done. But yeah, it's just, we are living in a construction site. It is hard. Like, even these are under dust sheets. But look, you can see the dust. It comes off. Got to be really careful, actually. I've actually booked 2 deep cleans. So one's coming on Con's birthday. We actually know the cleaners. They clean our house regularly. So they're coming to deep clean. Again, I'm happy to share the cleaners details. Fantastic cleaners in Manchester. They're going to deep clean this. Are spending pretty much all day here, upstairs, downstairs. There's a big team of them coming. And then they're coming the week later to do a second deep clean. Just because, guys, honestly, like me and my little boy, we have asthma and we just can't have this. Like, we can't have the dust, and it's in the air. I can feel it, like, as you walk through the house. It's in the air, it's in the ceiling, it's in the wires. It is literally everywhere. So yeah, we need it gone ASAP. The question you guys are asking is what you're doing for food, how you're eating, and things like that. Obviously, we've had no kitchen for 2 weeks. I just want to say a huge thank you to Shawnee and Zach, our little boy's best mate, parents. They've been inviting us round. Massive thanks to Mike and Kath as well, who's had us round. We've got friends and family that are having us round and cooking us dinner. And honestly, I can't explain how bad I feel about it, because as much as they're doing it and it's nice, I feel guilty because, like, at the end of the day, you know, I feel like we're putting them out, but they're happy to do it. And honestly, without them, we wouldn't be able to do it. So Listen, I've said to them, and I'm going to vlog it because obviously it's part of the whole house extension. Once this house is all done, we're having a bit of an extension party. We're going to have a couple of them just to milk it a bit. We're going to have friends who've helped us massively with the extension. We're going to have their own, they're going to have them round and we're going to make dinner. Chef de Ramsey, Dallamore's going to cook them dinner. That was so cringe. But I'm going to cook everyone dinner. And then we're going to have family around in like friends, like related friends. And then we're going to just have like my little boy's friends around one day as well and just make a thing of it. Because honestly, this day is tough. The work started on July 4th or July 5th, July 4th, July 5th. And it has been tough. Like we've been going through this now for a couple of weeks and, you know, it's going on 2 months in September and it is hard. I know a lot of you guys are having extensions and that as well. So yeah, I know we're not the only ones, but it's tough. It is tough. And thanks to the friends that are obviously putting us out. And if you're someone that hasn't offered us a meal, you're dead to me. Good morning, guys. It's currently September 2nd. It's little man's first day of school, first day going into a brand new year. But I've actually just got back from work. I've been away the last few days at work. Con's actually heading to London today, but over the time that we've not been vlogging, I think it's been like 5 days, supposedly there's been a lot of work that's been done. I got in late last night, went straight to bed. So let's go in, see what they've done so far. Every time I actually do this, I get nervous in case like I walk in, I'm like, my God, nothing's changed. Because this has happened to me so many times. Let's do this. Ooh. Well, what's changed? There's literally nothing changed. Oh, wow. Oh my God, look. Things have changed. Oh my goodness. Wow, they've plasterboarded up the bathroom. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Oh my God, they've plasterboarded up the roof. Oh, wow, so there has been a lot of change. My goodness. Oh, look at the bathroom now. God, guys, remember, I can't remember if it was in this vlog when we were chatting about where we're going to have the toilet. This is what it looks like now. They've stuck the plasterboard up. Yeah, that's going to be a small bathroom, isn't it? Oh, actually, no, we've got a little bit of room this side. It is going to be a small bathroom. I wouldn't care. Obviously, the original plan was probably to have the bathroom up to here, I believe. It kind of already is up to there, to be honest. But it was going to be a lot bigger, but then we wanted, Con wanted a bigger pantry. Let's have a look at his pantry. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness, it's massive. That's actually bigger than the bathroom. Oh, wow. I think Con's going to get a sign saying pantry, Con's pantry. Wow. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe it, though. All the boards have been put up. Oh, the fixed chair as well. They're coming today as well. So today we've actually got 5 tradesmen coming in. So we've got tradesmen coming in, taking the wallpaper off, and starting to build or do the kitchen. And then we've got tradesmen doing the rest of this plaster. And then we also have a tradesman coming in, getting ready to fit these pocket doors and doing a bit of joinery sort of work. So yeah, I'm hoping now at this latter stage, we're going to see a lot more progress, because I have to be honest with you guys, it has been super tough these last few days, just because we've had 2 weeks of where pretty much nothing has happened. It's back upstairs now, bless. Con is just started work for the day. Guys, this is what we're living in. Do you know, I'm so embarrassed even showing you this, because literally this, obviously we've got cat's food here, it's horrendous, it's so unhygienic, I do apologise. But literally this is real life, this is what real life looks like when you're going through an extension, it just says what it is. Got the microwave there, with air fryer, we've got all our food under here. It's, honestly, in the future we'll look back at this and go, oh my God, it's horrendous. Right. Just took little man to school, bless him. I've got no voice. I was coaching yesterday at football training, and honestly, shouting at all the kids from them like we're messing about. I've got literally no voice. Do you know what? That was crazy, taking little man into school. And seeing all his friends and that was nice, and seeing all our friends and that, all the parents. But as I got back, guys, I realised I literally look like I'm homeless, because I've literally got rips in my shoes from obviously the construction and the floor being sharp and whatever. I've got the dirtiest shorts you've ever seen. I look like I've spilt me 2 weeks worth of dinner all over them, and it's not. It's just the dust from today. And then I'm wearing the same top as I had on yesterday. Living me construction life, but this is literally, I'm in the room now. I can't really show you because I've got my work stuff out, but this is generally how we're living. All our toiletries are here. We've got a workstation here. And you know what? There's like two parts of this. It's quite embarrassing, but then also I really want to document literally what a construction site looks like when you're living in it. And I actually just can't wait. I can't wait, right, in 5 years' time to look back at this footage and go, as if that's how we were living, Con. Can you believe it? And when little man's older and he's like, Daddy, I can't remember what it was like when we were getting our house done. I'll say, well, dude, believe it or not, I've got a 3-part vlog series which you can go back and watch because Daddy documented the whole thing for you to watch. But the work started on July 12th, around about then. And we have come on so far, and I've just been down speaking to the lads. There's 3 of them down there now. A 4th one's coming today, so there'll be 4 of them today. I think I said 5, didn't I? If the pocket door person comes, then we'll have 5 here today. But just the progress they're making now, and every single day we're going to have between 3 and 4 people here doing the work. I would like to think we should be done in like 2 to 3 weeks. That's what, in an ideal world, I'm hoping for. It's just crazy. It really is just crazy of just like how long this has taken. And one of the things what I would do if you're going to plan on doing something similar to what we're doing, plan for the worst, don't plan for the best, because I had it in my head that all of this would be completed by the 12th of September, which is Con's birthday. And we're now looking realistically to the 19th for most of the work being completed and everything being completed by the 26th. 26th of September. And we've actually got loads of friends coming around on the 26th of September. We're hosting like a little mini meal party sort of thing for like people who've cooked and done stuff for us. But yeah, I just can't wait to have this house finished and completed and done. It's been rough. It has been rough. There's been days where me and Con have both sat there and said to ourselves, shoot. Obviously we used better choice words than that. This is a family friendly channel. But we went, shoot, like what have we done? Like why have we put ourselves into this? Like why have, would have just been best moving. But then we realised that we've probably saved in the regions of about £150,000 by staying where we are. So for 150 grand, we're going to have a bigger house and keep all our friends, rather than move into potentially a nicer, quieter area, but then losing all of our friends. And yeah, and that's not what we wanted. So yeah. So we've done the right thing. I know we've done the right thing. Honestly, there'll be a vlog that we'll do soon we'll be sitting and we'll be like, oh my God, thank God. I just want to say a quick thank yous before I end this vlog. I just want to say a huge thank you to Shawnee and Zach and Charlie and Georgia for hosting us. A huge thank you to Vicky for looking after little man quite a few times for us while this work's being completed during the summer holidays. A huge thank you to Nath for coming down and keeping me company for a day. I honestly really, really appreciate it. Like, Nath came down last week and he took me out of this. He took me away for a day. And we went to the airport pub, we went for nice walks, and we just got out of this construction for a day, and we acted like college kids again. Like, obviously we were in college together, and we'd acted like college kids again. Went to the cinema, got loads of popcorn, ate way too much food and felt minging after it, but that is what you do. And it was just amazing, and I would happily go back to that day, because yeah, it was a good day. But anyway, guys, I'm going to shoot for this video. This is where we're at the moment in the construction build. Make sure you come back for the next one, where hopefully it's finishing the build and then we start internals. Let's hope. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.